Hey guys, it's Shaft of the Plenty Casting crew, and welcome to another match. We do have an exciting Zerg versus Zerg for you tonight between a player that actually performed really well in the WCS, winning regionals, doing a lot of great things for esports. It's this guy, Root Vibe, here in the red trunks on Polar Night. Now, this guy is one hell of a phenomenal player. He's one of the top tier players on Team Root, a team that's known for its unorthodox style and strategies, even its unorthodox captain. It's got a interesting structure to it, just overall a very solid team. He gets all grades of practice, against basically any strategy that could be thrown at him, and I'm absolutely certain, he's going to have an awesome Zerg vs. Zerg. Now, we do have this being a hatch first versus pool first scenario, but we'll get into that in just a second. Because here on the bottom side of Polar Night, we have, representing Team Clarity Gaming, RebOrn! And he is actually going for his pool first into a hatch first build. Now, this guy does mix it up quite a bit. I've seen him do hatch first or pool first. So mostly the reasoning for this is he wants to stay safe against like a 10 pull or anything like that. Any kind of cheese Vibe might throw at him. Again, Vibe is a root player, so he has a plethora of strategies that he can just pull out of anywhere. Now, we've got a quicker gas coming for Vibe. RebOrn typically favors a gasless build no matter how he opens. He delays that gas till about 4.5, 5 minutes. Just, to pump out those extra drones. You can see right now he is actually 3, now 2 harvesters behind, but he did make 1 set of lings. So, it evens out. He would be now at even supply. There we go. There's the evening 17 drones. Alright, so that's some of the awesomeness going on right now. Both players pumping out some queens. A couple extra queens coming for Vibe right now because of that delayed pull, whereas RebOrn's been pumping them out of a single hatchery. So he's got his queen up a little bit faster. The injects are going to be popping off. Awesome. Give me one moment, guys. Craving a cigarette, and this is looking like it's going to set up to be a solid macro game. Now, we do have Ling speed going right now for Vibe. RebOrn has finally now taken his gas, got that a little bit earlier. He's playing against Vibe, so he wants to be a little bit safer, and that gas is going to go a long way rather than staying greedy and pushing it to 5 minutes. Awesome sauce right here. Now, Vibe going for a Baneling's Nest. That's actually an awesome play for him. He doesn't really know what's going on in his opponent's base. He's scouting around now, so he's getting a good read. He's even clicking that extractor, seeing that only just now it has enough gasp in mind to even start Ling speed, so he has a good read on his opponent's Ling speed timing. This means he's going to be free and safe to expand. He may even be thinking his opponent could go roaches. It depends. I couldn't quite tell if he saw the pool activate when it started researching. The spawning pool starts bubbling. It's awesome. Now we have 18 lings in production right now for Vibe. He is definitely going to take map control here with his ling speed advantage. So we'll see if he can get any damage done or if he's just going to use this to safely take a third. 2 gases now going down here for Vibe. This looks like a typical MutaLing build. We'll probably see a lair follow this up shortly. Now, RebOrn did get a good read on that. He saw that second extractor, so he'll also know to be prepared for MutaLing. RebOrn now going for 2 evolution chambers and a roach warren, but that roach warren getting targeted down now. Looks like it might fall. Oh my god, he didn't even get to cancel that. That's gonna hurt RebOrn quite a bit. Now Ling's getting here into his drone line. Not quite enough Lings here to defend, but Baneling's coming in as well. Queen's taking a lot of damage. He does not want to lose these queens. Oh gosh, that's actually going to really hurt his production quite a bit. Only 1 queen left on the field, 2 hatcheries, and it has no reserve energy. Now, these Lings just trying to scout around, be super annoying. They could engage directly and probably win the fight, but ultimately reinforcements will be here. So he's just trying to get as much information for as long as he can. Now, wow, that was a great scout, good attack there from Vibe. Now he's going ahead, getting his 4th gas. He's still delaying that 3rd base, which is interesting, I guess, because he lost all those lings. He doesn't really feel like he could hold it. And here is a counterattack from RebOrn, going right on into the natural. But lots going on here in these bases as well. Okay, so we've actually got him splitting up in these two bases, some lings in both bases. But, okay, so here we go. Oh, Baneling trying to connect here on RebOrn's lings. Oh, getting a lot of them, but Queen getting really low HP. Does not look like he's going to be able to get the kill. Great job putting himself between the mineral line and the extractor. That really reduced the surface area so the lings couldn't kill it. Spire on the way now. Baneling Nest on the way for RebOrn, who is producing quite a lot of lings and getting those 1-1 upgrades. This is something he's well known for. He really likes upgraded lings in Zerg versus Zerg. Alright, so 6 lings are on the way now for RebOrn. He's trying to take a third, but ultimately Vibe did manage to get that canceled. Banelings, oh, really close on the connect there, and we're having that third rebuilt now, so it looks like RebOrn feels like he can hold off this pressure with his reinforcements. There we go, 20 reinforcements about to pop now, and he's chasing his power. Oh, lost a lot of lings there. Man, these ling wars definitely hurt RebOrn. Behind on the units lost tab, that's 1800 to 1025, but that's okay. Alright, Spire finishing up now for Vibe, but we've got Burrow on the way now for RebOrn, who looks like he's taking a macro hatch and going for that hive tech. Spire just about done, waiting for it. MutaLing's going to be popping up around 11-12 minutes in huge numbers. RebOrn going to have an answer for that. I'm probably thinking, you know, Hydralisks, though I know for a fact he really, really likes infestors. And I think I called that a hive, guys. I'm sorry. So sorry. That's a lair. He delays his lair for the 1-1 upgrades. Either way, yes. Oh, huge Baneling hits there. Oh, my God. Alright, so the MutaLings are now being in production, and he's going for the armor upgrades. Looks like he's a little bit worried about Muta on Muta wars, but RebOrn getting a nice round here on this third. This third looks like it may go down. We've got counterattack going here for Vibe at the third of RebOrn, not even choosing to engage his own third. Great decision making, going for a wall off now. This is huge. Good Spinecrawler defense. There's enough energy for a transfuse here. Oh my God, going for the Queen. Queen goes down. No transfuse on the Spinecrawler beforehand. MutaLings here is defense, but a lot of these things getting cleaned up. Oh, wow. Okay, so Link's coming in here into the mineral line. And the main, looks like this Queen may finally go down. Pissed off at this Queen. Oh, that Queen that survived earlier does explode its guts all over the creep. Beautiful thing, guys. Now, drones being rallied here into the mineral line. There is an 18 worker advantage now for RebOrn, who has lost his third, mind you, but is far ahead on the worker count now. 20 workers lead. MutaLings succeed in killing off most of the rest of the lings, even those that are burrowed, but the Spirecrawler getting targeted down now in the main. Banelings looks like they may save it. Oh, wow. Spire just barely living here. Come on, redirect the lings. And there we go. Spire gonna fall here. We're going straight into an Infestation Pit. Infestation Pit, an interesting choice against MutaLings, but something RebOrn does tend to decide to do quite often that I'm not quite convinced is the best approach, but he does it well. And he'll be able to get a very fast hive rather than spending the money on the structures for, say, a Hydralisk den or something like that. Nope, straight into the hive. Beautiful. Spore Crawlers are on the way now for RebOrn. He does not want to get caught, you know, with his pants down when the MutaLings do finally show up. Ling's targeting down these gases now so that, you know, his opponent gonna be in a rough spot. Even if he does take that, he'll have to rebuild it, sacrifice even more drones, and that's just something he's hemorrhaging right now. He has 25 drones behind. RebOrn definitely dominating this game. Vibe, a very, very strong player from Root Gaming, but just not able to hold a candle this game. Wow. Now, he's not down and out. He's 30 workers behind, but I've seen him pull out of some really amazing situations, so we'll see what he's got working. He's got some lings burrowed here in the main. Now, if the MutaLings aren't paying, never mind, they are paying attention, so the Overseer just going to go ahead and help target down the rest of these lings. No hidden shenanigans for RebOrn. Alright, so what's going on here in the natural of RebOrn? We're going to find out. Okay, so Mutalisk going ahead for the hunting on the Overlords. Overlords spread out very well for RebOrn. He's not going to be able to pull back any of these in time. Luckily, he's made a lot of Overlords just anticipating this eventuality. Now, Roach Warren is on the way, which is an interesting choice. I don't know if that's just going to be part of his wall off or if he wants to use that for the actual units. Seems relatively late in the game to be pumping out a low-tier unit like Roaches. But we'll see. +1 ranged is on the way. There's a lot of queens here and infestors. Wow, that is a lot of queens just parked there. Not even injecting at this point. Okay, well, he is going for his third now. Wait a second. The more I think about this, this is awesome. By the way, he did burrow a Ling there at the third. That's going to delay his opponent's 5th and 6th gas even more. Being Muta dependent, that's painful. But the queens can defend the infestors. That's pretty cool. So on creep, that's probably their goal. Now we do have infestors slowly creeping. But one did reveal its position, so he probably knows this attack is coming. Overseers, oh, ouch, this really hurts. Now he's got to spam these infested Terran out as fast as possible. He is going to lose all of these infestors. That is painful, but let's see how much damage he can do at the front of this natural. Mutalisk getting targeted down. That's a lot of Mutalisk kills in a very, very short amount of time, actually, guys. Now we've got him stutter-stepping his infested Terran like a really slowed down version of MMA, just stutter-stepping Marines. Awesome, awesome sauce. Now, he did get some drone kills with that, but ultimately, definitely not worth those infestors. That was a lot of infestors. A lot of gas just bled out. Now, we have swarm hosts being built for Vibe, which is a great decision. If you're gonna get back into a game from a very cost-ineffective position like he was in, you know, he's so many workers behind, now only 21 behind, with a healthy 2-base drone count, but being so behind, going for swarm hosts, something that makes free units, an awesome decision. But will it be able to handle this huge number of queens and infestors? I don't know. That's going to be something we're going to have to find out, guys. Can't actually wait. RebOrn sitting on a healthy upgrade advantage. That's 1-1-1 across the board. Ranged attack, melee attack, the works. Very, very viable option. He'll be able to tech switch very quickly between basically anything he chooses to produce. Alright, so Mutalisks do scout the huge queen army. Now the queens are staying on creep. I don't know if this is just a defensive position or if he's going to try and hold the watchtower or if he's just going to slow push these queens. It's hard to tell. Now we've got a small counterattack force. If Vibe chooses to move out while these infestors and queens are vulnerable in the middle of the map, boom, he's going to send straight in Lings right into the natural and start trying to take advantage of Vibe in a very naughty way. Hydralisk's now on the way for RebOrn. He's just making everything, guys. Rainbow Zerg. Alright, so this is like a slow death ball push. Queens, roaches, infestors, and ultimately it looks like he will produce hydras as well. He's got the +2 ranged attack. Going to be finishing very, very shortly. Oh my god, this is rough. Good positioning here by RebOrn. He's got to get one good fungal on these Mutalisks. Nope, choosing instead to drop some infested Terran. Probably a good option as well. That's going to completely wreck the infrastructure here of Vibe. And wow, this does not look good right now for Vibe. So much blue Zerg stuff. So many. Oh wow, we've got infested Terran fighting against Locust. Talk about having just free unit against free unit. Amazing stuff. Now the Mutalisk is trying to attack from the back, but he's losing Mutalisks in every one of these little pokes, especially now that +2 range has finished. The queens are doing so much damage to the Mutalisks. Now, Locust still doing a good job trying to hold this position. It's really slowing down Blue's Zerg Deathball army. But look at this. Look at the sheer numbers of ranged Zerg stuff. Just firing upwards, taking out Mutalisks left, right, center. Oh my god, look at these transfuses, guys. It looks like RebOrn might actually lose this army. The Swarm hosts are doing a great job holding this defense. But now there's infested Terran going down in the mineral line of Vibe. While all this is happening, even his drones are vulnerable. He is, again, 38 workers behind now and nearly 40 supply behind. How does he get back into this? He has been behind now in this game significantly 3 separate times. Does he have the endurance to stay in this? My God, he's a championship player, but he's still human. Wow. Wow. Okay, so Swarm Host defense, OP, guys. Very, 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 very strong. But we've got some more reinforcements now for RebOrn. He's got a Roach Hydra army. He's moving back, trying to deal with some of these MutaLisks. But I don't know. Okay, Swarm Hosts are now taking a forward position, throwing some Locusts at RebOrn's army. RebOrn hiding backwards. Swarm Hosts retreating as well. Just moving forward, dropping Locusts, and then getting back. Very, very nice tactic here by Vibe. Vibe now supply block, though, really lost his bank. He is dependent on the army that he has, and that army is getting targeted down now. Ooh, error with the replay. Error with the instant replay. No! Okay, so Locust now chasing RebOrn's army, but it just seems like it's buying time. There's a clock right now on Vibe. Can he make it happen, or is he just delaying the inevitable? It's hard to say, guys. Wow. That's now 3, almost 4 bases for RebOrn against 2 for Vibe. Vibe on 34 workers, still a good solid 2-base count, but he's about to mine out. Alright, here we go. Attack now at the natural, and the Roach Hydra army is parked on the Swarm Host. This is not where you want to be with your Swarm Host, and that's a lot of Swarm Hosts getting targeted down. Locust doing a lot of damage here, but there will be no reinforcement Locust, and that's where the power of the Swarm Host is. Infestor's doing a great job holding the Roach Hydra. Still, looks like it may even eliminate most of it, but the Infestors are now out of energy. Will the Swarm Host hold off? No, the Roaches are going to survive. Queen now facing off against Roaches. Infestor's still lacking some of that energy. Whoa! RebOrn. He's putting a nail in this coffin, but Vibe's still not gonna give up. Actually, yeah, he is. He just gave up. Wow. Guys, this is Shaft of the Clinic Casting Crew. Thank you so much for tuning in. This was just one amazing hell of a game. So, thank you so much for joining us. And, as always, don't forget to be awesome. Bye bye.
신앙 선수가 되는 거고요.
그렇죠.
멀티에 방해도 받지 않으면서 안전하게 해주고 있는 모습인데 맹독충의 스피드업이 되기 전에 즉 전방 위에서만 싸워야 되고 전방만 좀 제거하고 마지막에 스피드업을 뿌리고 이 균형을 살려가는
대응 잘못하면은 그 상황에 치워질 수 있으나 현재까지는 준비를 이승용 선수가 조금 더 잘해주고 있었다. 이렇게 생각을 해야 될 것 같습니다.
그렇죠. 그 상황에 신앙 선수가 좋습니다. 인디가 계속 앞서서 싸움을 걸 수 있는 건 보통 싸워서요. 써먹어야 되거든요. 힘을